that people who want to watch are going to watch. Just make sure this is doing okay. Okay, are you working? No, you're not. You never do. It's not a past broadcast, it's a... I like to start trying to check things on Twitch when I'm streaming, because it just doesn't do what I want it to do. It's like, oh, we're doing it. Oh, no, we're not. Yes, we are. Okay, we're good. And now it's taking a freaking picture. What are you doing? Is it done? Is it doing? Is it going? Okay, I think people can hear me. Good. Okay, just send the link. Okay, send a link onto Facebook. Tell people I'm doing a different game. I thought I'd do a proper test run of Whiteday, see how it goes on the PlayStation, because I've never actually streamed on the PlayStation. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, I feel just gotta see if get my phone charging, because I need a new charge wire. It's just you got to have it a certain way, otherwise it won't work, and then I can't see the chat. So can everyone hear me? Sound good? Oh, I don't know, it's actually on the screen as well. I don't need my phone then. I'm used to my chat having to look at the chat on my phone because you can't see it on the Xbox, but now I can actually see it on the PlayStation, which is actually easier. Okay, so we're going to start a new game. Settings. Okay, we'll sort game settings out soon. Go see what costumes I have. What I got? This one, or this is the original graphics from the game when it first came out. Some of these you do actually have to buy them, but they do actually look really good. But we'll skip that. New game. And we'll go for normal so we can see the ghosts. If you do have any issues, just put on the chat that you have got issues. You don't kill anyone in this game. They try and kill you. Yeah, some ghosts do hurt you, but I won't give too much away. I think I should turn the sound up a bit because I can't hear the game itself. Okay, I'll try and see how that does. So we're at the school, and what we're planning to do is we want to drop off a sweet set. Well, some sweets for a girl that the character likes. She also left her diary on a bench, so okay, L1 to run, square to crouch. So we're going to give her the sweets, but it's night time. This is in South Korea. Yes. First person perspective. It is actually better this perspective because it is more freakier. Okay. You need felt tips. It's like Silent Hill. In Silent Hill you needed... No, what was it? No, Resident Evil you needed a typewriter to save the game. And this one you need a felt tip. Our school has a grandfather clock just chilling in the corridor. Yeah. A long time ago there used to be a small pond between the main building and the auditorium. They say that the pond was created by a bomb during the war and it had obliterated a refugee tent that had been pitched there. Obviously, every refugee in the tent died. It was said that the bottom of the pond was tainted red with their blood. There is another story about the pond as well. If you write your crush asking them to come to the pond and they show up, you'll live happily ever after with them. A warning though, if your crush doesn't show up, then you will die by the pond's curse. Darsom, a quiet and shy student, had a crush on the older student named Chanyao. Her crush deepened and she couldn't deal with her longing anymore. She finally decided to write a letter to Chanyao and wait at the pond. But her letter never made it to him. The letter passed through many hands, but somewhere down the line it got lost. Darsom had no idea that her letter was never delivered and waited for him all night at the pond's edge. The cold night spent by the pond caused her to come down with a serious fever and she had to miss school for quite some time. After Darsom narrowly recovered, she returned to school and was even quieter and more timid than before. Her friends tried as much as they could to console her, but she ended up transferring to a different school. It was only a few days later that her body was found floating in the pond. It said on a night with a waning moon, a ghost appears who silently looks from the outside of the building. They say the water-bloated ghost, with eyes gleaming wildly underneath dripping wet hair, searches for the boy who has her letter. Hey, Del. Yeah, I've got a PS4, finally streaming on it. So we're in a South Korean school. Oh yeah. We need to collect them for something, don't we? There's lots of puzzles and stuff with this game as well, but something I really want to show you. Okay, lights are on. This is the toilet. Are you ready to see what's in the cubicle? Because this is just mind-blowing. I found these really weird. I've never seen toilets like these. Oh, Phil, such the optimist. Anyway, back to the toilets. I'm going to open the door. This is the toilet. Yeah, it's a squatting toilet. I mean, I've never used these. I've never actually used these, but the floor is so freaking dirty. I would not use them anyway. Oh, there's also a broken door. There's tissue and pads, which which is nice. So good for building your butt muscles. Yeah, but no, they're too dirty for me. Oh, got a text message. Yeah, I can't read the text from here. Can be provided, location. Okay, I can actually read that text. Oh yeah, this is So Young's diary who we're going to give it to. This is her gift for Whiteday. If you don't know, Whiteday is an Asian holiday. It's like, well, it's an Asian Valentine's Day where one month the girls give the boys something and the next month the boys give the girls something. Yeah, I can't read that. It's about installation. Make sure the tools are tidied up. Yes, ma'am. Need to find a key. Where's the key? Oh, it's raining. What I actually love is these pictures are hints in some way. Because that's a bug and bug spray, but I won't tell you. Haven't played this game in such a long time. It's not the school itself that's haunted. It's the land it's on. It's been a school. It's been a camp. Should have done that. I pressed the wrong button anyway. It's been a camp. It's been a concentration camp for, well, a POC camp. It's had a lot of bloody history, which you find out later. A lot of people have died in very different ways. Best advice about this place is to leave it. Got a map. Because of your chemical solvent, because of you, the chemical solvent was taken from me by the teacher. I think he's mad about the time you were fooling around and spilled it all over the garden and killed the trees. What am I supposed to do now? I have chemistry class tomorrow. You have to take care of this. You can either go and beg him for it, or if you aren't chicken, go get yourself from the gym storage room. By the way, the kids say that he's very forgetful, so he hides the medals he's won in the storage room and uses them as a passcode. So how come there aren't any students? It's night time. It's 10 past 10, almost. I'm the Lorax. I speak for the trees. I'm going to need you to kill that tree murdering kid. I don't even know where the tree murdering kid is. Okay. Nothing in there.
How do we get in? Yeah. I wonder how we can do it. Oh my. You totally startled me just then.
You scared me.
Oh, I've seen him. He's a new transfer student.
Really?
Anyway, I'm leaving. See ya.
What are you guys doing here? You should be at home.
I'm Sung-Ah Kim, homeroom 8.
I'm Hee Min Lin Lee.
This was out of the blue. But it's nice to meet you. So, why did you come to school at this hour?
There's someone here.
Yeah?
No, not really.
I'm glad that you're here. You are going to help me out.
No, I'm not. Okay, what do you want to do? Not gonna get a choice in the matter.
Just something. Follow me.
You can actually try and touch her bum and she gets annoyed at you.
Ji-hyun and I didn't know what we were going to
I don't know why it's an option.
Goodness, a guy like you
Watch.
showed up. Oh, you're so annoying. Anyway, goodness, a guy like you showed up.
Can I... Yeah, you meant to move.
Definitely have what it takes to help me.
Yeah, you don't want to pump her for information, Phil. You don't want to go out with her. She's trouble. Oh, I love this music. It scares me.
Welcome. First time in the girls' bathroom?
No, I was in it before I met you. Okay, so just what kind of help do you want? What do you need in here? Or so you want me to stand here and wait until you finish?
What are you talking about? Pervert.
You're the one inviting me into a toilet.
I left my book in the home ec room. I can't get in because it's locked. I happen to know that the keys are in the auto shop classroom, but it's locked as well. But you can crawl through that vent up there and get me the keys.
Why should I help you? No, you do it.
You want me to do it myself?
You're small.
Thank you. I knew that you'd help. We'll need a ladder, and we'll also need some sort of cutting tool. Why don't you look around?
Okay, princess. I don't actually like her character because she seems to be all self-entitled from the moment you meet her. Just what? She's going to ask you if this cloth smells of chloroform next. It's about maintenance. I never got that. The phone rings, but you never get a chance to answer it. And before you ask, I don't speak South Korean, so I can't tell you what any of this stuff says. But you do get vending machines, which have coffee, noodles, and I think that's milk. I'm trying to remember which room is it in. Because apparently you can find a pack of cigarettes somewhere. Yeah. Everything a grown boy needs. Oh, there it is. I now have a packet of cigarettes. I can't really remember why I need them. I'm going to be keeping one eye on to... Oh, looking at the stairs, by the way, because my daughter's not feeling well. I don't know why, but she's just got the coughs and a sore throat, and she's pulled a muscle in her side of her. Not happy. Well, I'm guessing that's the kid who murdered the tree. I know. Oh, don't forget to mention the caretakers are insane. Oh dear God, I hate alarms. Shut it off! I'm not really sure how meant to do this. I've just guessed merely. The pre-existing wiring is twisted and metal wires are seriously corroded. It will take a few more days. The cause of the corrosion is unknown. If the corrosion leads to an overload, thus triggering an alarm to go off, it can be shut down temporarily by connecting the third and fourth socket. I never read that. I've played this game 4 times and I never knew that was there. Got the metal token and the home economics classroom, aka the kitchen. I'll need that later. That is a key, well, it compresses two half keys together. I know, I'm an idiot for not realising it.
Oh. Huh. Not bad. Thanks a lot.
This girl seems dangerous, thinks Janim's crazy too. Next time do it on your own. Now, should I warn her about the janitor, or should I just tell her to piss off? Oh, I'll warn her.
You're not trying to scare me, are you? I'm not that gullible. Oh, but did you know? This school used to be a hospital during the Korean War. Rumor has it the whole school is haunted because so many people died here during that time.
It wasn't just from that time. It was a hospital, it was a POW camp.
On a night like this. Oh! Did I scare you? I guess you don't like ghost stories, huh? Oh, the doors are probably all locked by now. They lock all the doors after 10. Except for the lecture hall lobby, that is. If we want to leave, we have to go to the lecture hall. You know the new building, lecture hall, and here are all connected, right? Here. This is the key to that hallway there. Could you open it on your way out? Go ahead. I still have something to do.
Of course you do. Yeah, so many keys, so many doors, and all I want to do is drop off a box of sweets and go. And already I have a janitor who wants my head. But there's things I've got to collect to activate coasts as well, which is so annoying. And the ending does depend on how many ghosts you get and how much stuff you do. Oh, shit. I actually did some drawings of the ghosts.
That was close. If you sneak in at night, the janitor gets terribly angry. If he catches you, the punishment is harsh.
That's a freaking understatement.
What do you mean? Anyway, he's nice in the daytime. You're the transfer student. I'm in your homeroom. Remember?
You were Soo Young earlier, right? I'll say I
You know
remember her.
Soo-young? Well, I guess everybody knows her, actually. I'm Ji-Yeon Sol. You're Human Lee, right? Anyway, what are you doing here at this hour?
Smoke cigarettes, vandalise chalkboards.
Oh, really? Tell me something. I always see you alone. Don't you have friends?
Do I have friends? I've got you. Why did it send me to that? I'm trying to send a link and it sends.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm trying to send a link to this stream, and for some reason it sent users.
I'm going to go now. Be careful.
Okay, is the link going to send? Yep. Okay. Now I'm happy. Daytime he's Mr. Rogers, nighttime he's Mr. Arsehole. Okay, so the eye above the screen will tell me if he's coming near me or not. Problem is I can't see without the light on. So I'm just going to quickly turn that on. To avoid constant replacement of locks and keys, we have a purchased machine. Oh yeah, this is about the combination, where I need 2 small keys. Good sound fair. Now I have a lighter. Don't need that. Okay, soy milk. There's a creaking noise coming from the 3rd floor hallway in front of the music room. We suspect the 1 floorboards are worn out. There's a risk of it coming completely loose, endangering the students. It is urgent that the boards are repaired. Flipping egg, they repair that? That is a damn good school. Soy milk, Spanish for I'm milk. Oh yeah, I need to find the code for that. I picked up the form document for that, saying where it is. There's loads of documents, by the way. You get ghost stories, you get notes, documents. What? Where the fuck is he? Okay, go mess about with the settings because for some reason. Oh, there. How did he see me from all the way through a door and a corridor? Sorry, just gotta listen really carefully. He's gone now. Phew. Okay, go have a look around, see what I can find. Can't open that door. That's locked. That's locked. I really don't like the sound effects on this game because it is freaking scary. And who locks you? Who uses a padlock? Seriously, who uses a freaking padlock on a door? I could just break it. Hey, whatchamacallit, are you here? Okay, I can't look at them yet. Penis coffee, you're gonna get murdered either way. You might as well deserve it. Oh, Phil, what were you like when you were at school? And don't give me some crap saying you did this and that and the other, because I've got a sneaky suspicion you're lying. You're lying. Even I wasn't a model student. I think my highest attendance at school was 29%. I think 13%. I missed a lot of school. I mean, I hated school, but still. Don't put it in! Anything down here? Nope. So that means you can never go down to the basement. Don't put it in, so sounds like my date's end. Oh, Phil, you never have a happy life, do you? Yeah, definitely some ancient magic. Each stone represents a element. A love letter by a female student. Shit, now the ghost is going to come after me. Sorry. Like I said, I haven't played this game for ages, so every sound is freaking me the fuck out. I mean, there's the whispering, the music. It's making me fall in love with this game all over again. A woman locked in the closet. Taehoon was serving detention again. He was made to write an essay to apologise for beating someone up that afternoon. The real problem Taehoon had was that he was the only one being punished. He suspected that the boy he fought was from a wealthy family. Taehoon knew the faculty coordinator was corrupt enough to take bribes. Unlucky day, he thought. His arm felt like it was going to fall from all the writing he did. To top it off, he was also hurting from the fight. The student couldn't beat him fair and square, so he had grabbed a broom and swung it at Taehoon. It was at that moment that Taehoon had just taken away the broom, and a faculty coordinator showed up. Because of that, Taehoon ended up getting beaten even more. Thinking about everything that happened made him angry again. He tried to calm himself down and was determined to beat up the boy as soon as he came to school tomorrow. Suddenly he heard a clattering sound in the closet behind him. It sounded like a mouse was trapped inside. Since the building was very old, it wasn't rare to find a mouse in school. He tried to ignore it, concentrating on writing his essay, but the clattering sound continued. Already agitated, Taehoon violently threw open the closet doors. What he found was not a mouse. There were rumours that a ghost's head had been seen flying out of that closet. There were also rumours that male students had been found inside the closet with their bodies crushed and mangled. The teachers tried to contain it, but the story spread like wildfire. According to rumours, this school was used as a concentration camp for political prisoners during the occupation. Many people died after being tortured with dishonour of being labelled traitors. One of these torture cells included a woman who was arrested on behalf of her husband who dodged conscription during the war. She was tortured viciously to reveal the whereabouts of her husband, but kept her silence. In the end, they locked her up in a specially designed closet where she could neither lay nor sit. She died slowly in agony without being able to move. It was after the war that ended her corpse was recovered. It said that they had difficulty putting her body in a coffin because her neck and knees were bent stiffy at all angles. Students believe that her ghost still wanders the walls of the school. It's said that if you open a closet at night, she will stick out her twisted neck to claim her next victim. Wasn't that nice? Ooh, a recording studio. And a tranquilizer. Some of the cells in the Tower of London were designed the same as that, so it's impossible to get comfortable, sit or lie down, or stand up properly either. Oh, something's here. A bloody math book. Just gonna make sure if I hear jingling, it means the guy's close.
You scared the heck out of me.
It's Sarah Silverman.
How come you're still standing there? What is it? What do you need? Don't
Go
just
back to Jimmy
stand
Kimmel.
there. Why don't you answer me?
You're blocking my way, princess.
Yeah, whatever. I am so sorry. Wait. I don't think I've ever seen you before.
It's not Japan, it's South Korea.
No! Same class as So Young? One after another, they just keep coming. I gotta beat them off with a stick. What? Note? No, I don't know. Anyway, we should turn around and go back since it's locked here.
But yeah, Del, this is South Korea, not Japan. If you can't point it out on a map, then just go to a satellite image at night time. You can definitely distinguish between South Korea and North Korea then. Are you just gonna stay there?
I told you this place was locked.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some scissors and I'm gonna cut your hair off. I don't like you. Ooh, money. Yeah, I do love Korean horror movies. There's the Tale of Two Sisters. That's a great South Korean horror. If you've seen The Uninvited, that's what the game was based on. But why is this game so... Why is my screen so dark? How do I adjust the thing on my TV? Menu... Picture, normal... Backlight... Contrast... I don't know why, but this game is much more darker than it is on the TV upstairs. And I think I'm getting another eye infection. Seriously, padlocks. Why padlocks? Okay, so I'm stuck. I know there's a toilet where you can actually summon a ghost, but I'm not sure which one it is. No, it's not this one. The thing is, the sliding doors, so... The girl in the fourth stall, the urban legend. I don't think I've heard that one. But I don't like how I went to that window and all I heard was the wind blow. Look, Mr. Son, I've temporarily locked the second floor lobby's door because some of the kids are sneaking into the auditorium passageway that's been shut down. If you need a key, you can find it in the key box at the main office. I left the password inside the toolbox. Okay, we've got that now. So we've got to go downstairs and get it. You can sleep to scary wind. I can't. I can sleep to rain hitting a tent, but I can't sleep to scary wind. I hate static caravans because I like static caravans because they're fun to sleep in, but when it's windy, it makes it sound twice as bad than it already is. Where's the janitor? What's really amazing is if we have to escape, there is a glass door. Why aren't we breaking it? I mean, how much more trouble can we get? Actually, don't answer that. No, it's a cat. Okay, a black cat trying to get a cat. Or is that two cats lying down? Yeah, sure, the janitor might do that. He might follow me and kill me. But he's going to kill me anyway. Like you said, if he's going to kill me, I may as well do something to deserve it. Okay, 6, 2, 4, 3. You will constantly hit his ruler to his hand while he follows you. Yeah, I think he would. Though why would he have a ruler? He's a janitor, not a teacher. The teachers are worse. Okay, I swear this has been updated. Because I don't remember these pictures. Yeah, this has definitely been updated since I've last played it. Okay, so 6, 2, 4, 3. This is the auditorium passageway. And a small red key. Okay, small red key. What's that do again? Okay, combination of the key. Okay, but I can't remember if this key, small red key actually opens up something. Or just need combining them. I think you just need to combine them. Another problem is I can't run unless I desperately need to run because he can hear you. Oh, bugger. Me and my big fucking mouth. Just had to say, oh, I wonder where the janitor is. Yeah, something's definitely wrong with this school because they say at night time you act you act differently than you would do in the daytime. So I'm guessing it's the evil energy that comes about. Have you considered stabbing the janitor in the chest? I have, but I can't. He's just a weak student from somewhere. His on third shift is understandable. I actually wonder what his hours are, because if he works during the day, what does he... and he works during the night, when does he have time to sleep? Excuse me, got hiccups now. I've got all the ghosts apart from one. I've got one ghost that's missing. Yeah, look, some handprints. Nothing to protect me. Sorry. I've got to try and remember how to activate these ghosts, because I've got the letter. And I don't have the key for that. Everything's going to be okay. Okay. At least I can see my feet. Okay, everything's fine. Everything's fine. We are not scared. We are not afraid. It's kind of weird how you walk to the auditorium and the lights go out. And then you walk away from the auditorium and the lights come back on. Of course I'm fearing for my life. I'm out of school at night. I mean, I've heard of breaking out of school, but breaking into school is just weird. What's she doing? A lot of people have lost a lot of money. It's a weird looking tree. I know it's a weird looking tree, but what did she put into it? Burn the tree. Can't do that either. Okay, I can't get rid of any of these classrooms. Oh, so young.
I've seen you. What are you doing here at this hour?
I wanted to return your diary. I wanted to give you some candy.
So you had it then?
You left it on the bench.
You came here just to do that? Ji-hyun is here too?
Phil! Why did you do that? You say kill her, and all of a sudden, bam! Okay, so what key did I get? Okay, main central hallway key. I am Lox, I speak for the trees. Don't want to leave any witnesses. Yeah, that tree has a story, don't worry. Now I've got to see if... Tree lives matter here. Okay. That's new. Okay, I need to find something. Tree lives matter. Yeah, well, no one takes tree lives seriously. How do I defeat... I've got just about 8.5 minutes to figure out how to get rid of a tree. Okay, what's the key for? The key unlocks the fire shutter for the first floor of the central hallway in the main building. Okay. Does it? The fire shutter on the first floor of the central... Okay, the first floor. Ugh, this is South Korea, not England. This isn't the first floor. I know, like in America and some places, the first floor is the floor you're on. It's the floor you're on when you come in, the ground floor. But in England, in the UK, the first floor is the second floor. Because what you call the first floor is the ground floor. Can I open any of these doors? So yeah, this is the first floor, not the ground floor. Dumb me. Key that unlocks the first fire shutter on the first floor of the central in the main building. 1. Which fire shutters? Because that is not unlocking. I've got no idea what I'm doing. Okay, I went to those shutters and that's not working, so which one are they on about? key that unlocks the fire shutters on the first floor of the central building. But this is the central building, isn't it? Yeah, this is the first floor. So what fire shutters? I remember what I need to do, but I just can't remember how I did it. Oh, and the weird looking tree. Sorry, my head's up my ass. I know we need to get in there because that's where the chemical compound is. It's in one of these. So where's this key go to? Pretty sure your girlfriend is gonna get eaten by a tree. Yes, I know. But I've got no keys. I mean, it says the fire shutters, but I can't remember how I did this. And I can't go in there yet because I need, what's it call it? Okay, is this the main building? Yes, this is the main building. Just kick the tree in the face, that'll be fine. But this is the key for the fire shutter. Unless I'm meant to do it yet. What do I have? Okay, I've got a key. Got the auditorium pass key, I've got a red key, I've got that. How do you call them? Essential items. I think I have to look this up and how I did it because I cannot remember for the life of me how I did this. Okay, how do I beat this tree? I finally figured out and killed all the eggs, went to kill the tree. The let you know button prompts of any kind. The game didn't even slow down. How do I do this? I don't want an ad. Yeah, the only way to find out how to do this is to watch a YouTube video. That's funny, watching a YouTube video while streaming. Hang on, did I pick the key up? If I didn't pick the key up, I'm just being an ass. Oh, I've got 4 minutes and 43 seconds. I'm not going to do this. I'm being an absolute dick, aren't I? Oh well, no one came here for the quality, just came for the laughs. I swore I picked up the key. No, I didn't pick up the freaking key. I'm laughing at you as we speak. Yes, I know. I didn't pick up the freaking key. Oh, leave me alone. My left eye is stinging like mad. I think I'll go back to the doctor's. Request the main office. Keep away from the heat and open flames. I guess insect spray. Insect spray! Okay, I've got that. I'm okay, I'll be fine. Some stuff about suicide, we'll read later because we've got time. I'm fine, it's just gonna make, doesn't matter what I do, it's just gonna stream anyway. My eye is streaming while I'm doing the stream. Which is a better joke than I did yesterday, which was I need to stream before I stream. 94, 86, 83, 96. What's that again? One button. Okay, so it's 94, 86, 83, 94. So that's 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, so it's 4, 5, 9, 2. 4, 5, 9, 2. Oh, I've got the hat. Four, 5, 9, 2. Okay, that should be it. Four, 5, 9, 2. Okay. Look at document again. Don't wear a hat when seeing the school nurse. I think she hates hats. 94, 86, 94, 86, 83, 96. So 4, 6, 3, 6, 4. Okay, let's look again. Okay, 94. 94, 86, 83. Thanks. So it's 2, 5, 9, 4, 2, 5, 9, 4, 2, 9, 2, 5, 9, 4. 2, 5, 9, 4. Okay, got it. Now I've got to run back. Oh, 2 minutes and 49 seconds. Can I do this? Now do spot come quickly, yet. I've got to kill the trees. If I can remember where they all are. Spray. She's not my girlfriend yet. Maybe. I don't know. There are about, I think it's about 6 to 8 different endings. There's about 6 to 8 different endings. Some are good, some are bad, some are confusing as hell. I mean, I get what's happening, but I don't understand how it's happening, if you know what I mean. It's complicated magic. Not really, no, that's not one of the endings. There is bad ending for her, and there's bad ending for you. Well, it's a bad ending for everyone. And there's a good ending. Well, there's a good ending for you, and a bad ending for someone else, and there's a bad ending for them and a good ending for you, and it's reversed, vice versa. I just heard a terrible sound. I mean, I haven't already. I mean, janitor killing people. And there you have it, an idiot trying to do something. Spider. Arthropods are arachnids. What? They weren't bugs. 8-legged, 6 to 8 eyes. Body parts are head, chest and stomach. What's the difference? There's wandering kind and settling kind. They can't chew, they dissolve their prey with their stomach fluid. Gross. Its thin bones and squishy body makes it hard to make a preserved specimen. Then how they make the one in the biology lab? Next week's assignment is measuring a spider's weight using the specimen. Teacher promised to tell a scary story if class ends early next week. I'm excited. Spiders don't have bones. I don't know. Is that a question or is that a fact? Because I don't know what spiders have. I mean, I was told by a vet that if you dropped a tarantula, you know, if you just hold it in your hold it flat in your hands, and just let it go, let it drop, it'll explode. Because apparently that's how delicate they are. They have an exoskeleton, not eternal bones. If you drop a tarantula, it bursts. It's hilarious. Oh, Phil, don't say you have. And there's the tortured woman. Okay, now I've got the key, I can go through different rooms. Seriously, Phil, you are the slut of Twitch. Oh god, it's the head. Go away. That's going to follow us around wherever we go. It's actually an achievement to find her 10 times. The girl and the woman in the locker, not the floating head, because the floating head just finds you every single freaking time. It knows where you are. Oh yeah, more stuff to collect. I think I need to collect 5 of them. It doesn't shit me right up, it's just frustrating because you can't escape it and you have to listen to it. And if you play on the harder level, then it actually takes away your health. It's annoying. I mean, the harder level you have, the more the chances the ghosts can actually take health off you. Some instant lunchbox. Yeah, but in the character it makes his visible blurry and his heartbeat goes all over. Yeah, if you run too much, your heart rate goes up and it can affect you badly. It's actually amazing how many different ghosts there are. I'm actually surprised this game is not banned in China, because there is a ghost there that I don't think China will let you have. Also, that speaker always got me as well, because the speaker would go funny for a bit, but you never find out why. So you don't figure out why the phone rings, and you don't figure out why the speaker goes like that. Anyone notice that ghost's hands and feet look the same? A report card of a good student looks like he or she ranked in second place for getting a few questions wrong. And I can't tell you what she got wrong because it's too small. If you see a woman wearing a face mask and ask you, am I pretty, throw jawbreakers at her. Are you on about jawbreakers the sweet or jawbreakers the punch? What do you mean? Most Japanese ghosts are very vulnerable to people being polite. That sounds like a lot of people with a nervous disposition. We've seen Silent Hill, haven't we? And too. And Angela was scared by you being polite. If you see me pause, that means I've heard something. Well, I always hear things, don't I? I know something was meant to happen here, but I don't know what. Just have a quick drink. I'm not drinking gin tonight. I think I'll save that for tomorrow. Okay, just gonna check these rooms actually. Now I'm not on a timer because I think I did miss some things. Typewriter key. Who remembers typewriters? Did I get that horrible hat? No, I'll get drunk tomorrow. I don't really get drunk. I mean, before I had the gin, I had a small drink that Alistair got me, these test tube shots, which I liked. I drank them and felt a bit woozy because I'm a lightweight. And what do? I watched Del Boy on his stream and I can't stop myself from telling jokes. Literally, I had a few test tube shots and that was it. I was just ripping Del Boy a new one on his video, on his gaming stream. I'm surprised he didn't hate me for that. Actually, no, who can hate me? I'm the best. Though apparently now me and Del are officially dating, according to my daughter. I think she wants me to start dating, but I don't want to date. I had to explain to a 9-year-old you don't need to be with someone. You can be happy single. Congratulations, Billy. Men of Medan. This push image. Yeah, when are you playing that, Del? Because we need to watch that. Oh, she knows Boys Are Ricky. If you watch something and anyone kisses, it could be a boy and a girl, or it could be two boys, or it could be two girls. She does not want to see it. She does not like public signs of affection. Well, kissing. She hates watching people kiss. Yeah, it's getting crazy. Especially in the US. Give her a green apple. Why a green apple? Is that a symbol for something? They take your mind into Flavorland. I would say I give it some jam because I did make some jam, but you shouldn't like it. Only if they're full of LSD. I've never tried LSD. What kind? It's strawberry, raspberry, and toy berry. Or tayberry. Yes, tayberry. A tayberry looks like a raspberry, but it's longer and thinner. A whole day? Flippin' heck. The secret storage room. Our school is pretty good about managing lost belongings. The school rule is that unless an owner is found, lost items will be kept indefinitely. They are sorted by dates they were found and grouped in boxes accordingly. The items that have been unclaimed for long periods of time are stored separately. Oddly enough, there are some expensive and rare things that can be found there. The items in the store can be used by anyone. Now let's talk about the secret of this storage room. The room gives off a cold and creepy feel, like a haunted house. Some say it's because it's where all the unwanted items are stored, but others speculate it's because of the items left by people who've killed themselves. Let's take a look at the following story. C found a cushion that she really liked. She was worried that the cushion would be claimed before it was thrown into the forever lost box. In the end, the cushion made its way to her, but she lost it shortly after, and the cushion was returned to the storage room by someone else. C went to the lost and found and took the cushion back, but somehow the cushion found its way back to the storage room. This went on for a while before she finally gave up. A former graduate recalls a time when he was shocked when entering the storage room. A music box had been seen in the storage room while he was attending the school 10 years ago, was still there in the exact same condition it was back then. Perhaps their really items are possessed by ghosts in that room. Another mystery is the fact that the quantity of lost items seems to be maintained at a certain level at all times. Imagine waking up and you're still high off your rocker. If I'm still high off my rocker, then how do I know I'm awake? That's the question. Because if I go to sleep high, then my dreams are going to be weird. But then I wake up and I'm still high. So how will I know I'm awake? Maybe I'm not awake. Maybe I'm asleep right now. We're not going to get into that debate. This is theory of the 5 elements. Wood, fire, earth, metal, water. Asking the deep questions. Are you sure you aren't high right now? It could be that I am, and no, it could be I've taken a drug, but I'm not. I'm delusional. Maybe it's a bad trip. I wanted that. So I'm either on some kind of drugs and I'm on a weird downer, or this is what high actually feels like and it's not worth it. flipping tease, aren't you, Del? You're taking your joy. I would say share, but it's the UK. Even cannabis isn't legal. The closest thing I'm going to get is a popper. And even that's not worth it. Oh yeah, I've got Sue Young was here. Chalk. What's the chalk for? I really looked up at how to activate these ghosts because I cannot remember half of the stuff. A and B were very close classmates. A always took care of B, who was very fragile. B was always thankful to A for that. Without A, B knew it would be impossible to have a normal school life. To B, A was the most important person in the world. Then one day there was an accident in the school. There was a fire in the old school building, and unfortunately B was inside. B could not escape and died in the fire. A was deeply saddened by B's death. She could almost hear B screaming out A's name, begging to be saved. In the imagination of A, the desperate voice calling for help from B slowly filled the resentment. A felt very sad and thought B's death was her fault. After that, A did not step outside her room. A's mind was full of thoughts about B. Even while sleeping, B would appear in the dream of A, resenting A for not being there to save B. Being awake was no different. The voice of B always followed A. A knew it must be auditory hallucination created by her sadness and guilt, but A was in agony nonetheless. A began to lose weight day by day, suffering from pain and guilt. Then one night, A snuck out of her home to visit the school. A passed the bench in the school field where they always sat and chatted with each other, and arrived at the spot where B died. A heard the resentful voice of B even there. A thought it was time to enter agony to escape the sadness and guilt of losing a friend she loved. A chose suicide. I thought that going to where B was now would be the only way to escape from the haunting of voice B. A chose to hang herself. The pain was so great that A couldn't breathe until her sight slowly faded away. As if coming to greet A, the face of B appeared faintly in front of her. The face of B, glowing with hazy blue light, was smiling brightly. B's face came closer and whispered, "Thanks, I needed you to die so I can live again." A struggled to breathe to save herself from her fate. The voice that just whispered was the voice of B, the same voice that had been following A ever since B died. A wasn't hearing things, the voice was real. So yeah, if you remember that last we saw who hung herself, that was A. But I won't give you the spoilers.
Hey, why are you still here? Anyway, what was that noise I heard?
You'd come now.
Tree? Are you insane? I don't understand what you're saying. Why are there so many guys in this school who are completely obsessed with So Young? She's not even that pretty.
Don't pull me in there, there's a bloody maths book.
Hey, come on, be honest. Are you here this late because you're into So Young as well? Is it because tomorrow is Whiteday?
It's none of your business.
your way then. Look, wake up, stupid. You think you're the only one so young bewitched with that face of hers? You don't notice that she's a manipulative witch.
I think you're being rather rude. Really, you're so young like that. Let's play her game for a bit.
Yes, she is. And that's not all. There are a ton of totally strange rumors about her. Rumor has it, so young... Huh? Did you hear something just now?
Oh, now you believe me. Okay, should I go to song A? Or go to where the sound is coming from? A or B? Or B or A? Yeah, but which one should I go? Should I go after Seung? Go after her. I've seen both.
You heard that, right?
Of course I
It was
did. I
like
was
a woman
right with you. I'm just trying to get this freaking wire sorted, because if I don't get my wire in the right position, I won't charge my phone. There. Okay, yeah, I heard it too. Hear what? What are you talking about?
Oh my gosh. I think the rumors were true. Oh, it sounded like the crying of a ghost. Maybe it was So Young's dead sister. Remember what I said? There were a lot of rumors about her. So Young chose to come to this school because of her sister, who killed herself 2 years ago.
Ah, so now I know who
Sister
A
hung
is.
herself here, and nobody knows why she did it. They say So Young sneaks in here at night to try and contact the soul of her dead sister. You know, like with a Ouija board or something. Clinging to the past. It's such a stupid thing to do. Was that really what you think?
Yeah, she lost her sister.
Anyway, So Young is definitely up to something. And now we're mixed up in her freaky business.
I don't trust you either.
What's with you? Why are you taking her side? You know what? There's something fishy about you. Are you two working together? Save your breath. No excuses. I've already decided that I can't trust you.
I can't trust you either.
I promise you, I am not getting played by that little witch.
Anyway. Back to snooping through the classrooms. What room was I up to? It was this one. Nothing in there. Oh, that woman didn't come to see us in that locker. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many of those things do I have? got 3, so we need 2 more. Oh, bugger. Janitor's back. I would say I wonder where I got to, but I don't want to curse this. Have I unlocked the doors downstairs? Mm. How did I miss 2-4? I missed. How did I miss the 4th room? Which way did he go? He went that way. So I better go the other way before, unless he won't be caught, and I don't want to be caught. Because death is not an option. For me. For him, he can go screw himself. Death is always an option. You're very nice, aren't you, Phil? Now where's 204? Well, 104. 26. I'm an angel, except with a nicer ass. Well, angels are meant to be perfect. Bugger, he saw me. But I give a nicer ass than perfection, because angels are meant to be beautiful, well, the most handsome creatures in existence. Oh yeah, those are the weights for the spider. Oh bugger. I thought it went the other way. Besides, some angels don't even have asses because they're just a bunch of burning wheels within wheels encircled by eyes. Need some chant, holy music. Speaking of chanting, you do get a disc of chanting, but I'm not giving that away because that's about a third of the way through, I think. There are so many scary stories. Turn the light off, you won't come. I wonder if I can still use this. No, I can't. Okay, which way did he go? Usually you can tell where he's gone by the door being shut, but sometimes he doesn't shut the door like he's meant to. Let's go to the second main building now, because some stuff I do need from the second main building for the first main building, and it goes on and on. It's amazing how much running around you have to do just to find a ghost. Oh, the sad story. Before you ask, yes, that was a dead baby. Well, a dead unborn baby. Interesting. There's 5 elements. Not really going to read that. If fetuses have souls, does that mean you can sacrifice a soul to Satan by just jizzing on a used tampon? Asking for... Oh. You have sick ideas, Phil. I'm not actually sure that my chat is going to be on my YouTube video when I post it. I'll have to check it. Because people are going to get some sick ideas about me. Yeah, just add into the atmosphere. I hope it won't be. Yeah, part of me wants it to be, and the other half doesn't. Ooh, a bed. People are losing a lot of money around here. Oh, I hate this music, it scares me. Let's learn about Morse code. That's a helpful hit later. It does feel like I'm actually robbing the school because I'm taking things I shouldn't. Caffeine and teenagers. Oh yeah, that's just basically a piece about saying how coffee, etc., is good for kids. Oh, a key. Student department office. Where's that? Second floor. I said my eyesight is getting worse. Oh, another paper crane. Does that mean I'm going to die twice? Can I go on the computer? No. Yes, yes it does. I've got plenty of felt tips to save this game with. Ghost in the music room. Many kinds of ghosts have been appearing in the music room. The most common one seems is the piano ghost. Apparently this ghost appears when it's dark and rainy and plays the piano alone. Another ghost sighting states that the stereo in the music supplies room turns itself on. It used to be in the music room but had to be moved to the supplies room when odd events began to happen. Most people believe it's caused by the music teacher who killed himself last year. Musicians. Oh, urinals. Do a quick save. Flipping, I got so many freaking auditoriums. Got hard, normal, hard. Oh yeah, this has got 3 floors. But you can't get to the 4th floor. Can you? Yes, you can. Anything on these stairs that I can use? No. Good. Okay, so I need to go to the 2nd floor anyway because I've got the key to the student's room. And another barrier. What fun. Yeah, it's actually annoying how teachers have to take work home with them. I mean, one of my friends back in Grimsby, her brother became a teacher and he literally spent all his time in his bedroom working. I mean, he didn't see the point in getting his own place because, well, he was going to be alone. But he spends all his time marking papers. They don't get paid enough. I mean, my dad was a college teacher and he didn't get paid enough. He was contracted for 40 hours a week, but he had to work 70 just to keep up. And he never got overtime. And he got annoyed with teenagers because they're like, oh, my dad says, when I finish this course, I'm going to get a bike. And he's like, yeah, but you're never going to finish this. Mate's girlfriend confessed her love to a teacher who harasses her in college. Interesting. Not like a good way, a weird way. I found this about the music teacher's hidden treasure. One of the paintings in the main building is said to have a key inside it that unlocks the room. I'm so close to winning the treasure hunt that I can almost taste it. I find teachers weird anyway, spending all day with kids when, and they get paid for it. What was that? Okay, that's a code, but... Ooh, chewing gum! Thank you, brother of mine. So I say, some of these characters don't really match. I'll figure that out later. If you look at it, I mean... I can't remember what this is for again. I know it's a code for something, but I can't remember what it is. I'm going to have to do some research on this later. Duh. Keep on getting some of these rooms out 2 doors. Sorry. Got a cough and I don't know how to mute my mic on this one. What was that key to? Ship department office. Just got a quick drink, otherwise I'm going to choke myself. Okay, that was the student department office, so what was the key for? Just unlocks it. And that's locked, so let's go to the next floor. But I don't think teachers actually yell at kids anymore, because I was yelled at a lot when I was at school, but I don't think they do it. You have faith in thee. Is thou faith misplaced? Okay, I think it was the third floor that there's the creek. They do, but only when they're pissed off. Is that pissed off at them, or pissed off at something else? Because my most of the teachers that yelled at me, I swear they were pissed off at something else. Because it's like, whoa, why are you so angry? I mean, I know I know they're underpaid and stressed, but do you really have to take it out on people who can't control your wages? I think my teachers did as well. They didn't understand why I didn't want to go to school, or why I didn't like being bullied. It's like, you need to go to school, but I'm getting bullied. Just come to school, you're making us look bad. Oh, it is this floor. The weather's so hot that it made it hard to breathe, and the cicadas would not stop chirping. The foreman in charge of the construction to connect the new building to the old found everything irritating. In his opinion, it was a pointless project. He wasn't going to complain since it was paid work. The sun blazed even hotter after lunch, and heat waves rose off the asphalt. The workers protested that it was too hot to work. The foreman was both jealous and spiteful of the brash attitude of the workers. However, agreed it was too hot to work. The foreman ordered his workers to take a break. No progress was being made anyways, and if a worker happened to get heat stroke, it would make matters worse. Everyone found a spot in the shade and slept soundly. Then something happened while everyone was deep asleep. A loud cracking sound echoed around the campus. It sounded like the scaffolding had crashed through the safety net. Still drowsy from the nap, the workers paid no attention to it and went back to sleep. It was a different matter for the foreman. If there was indeed a problem with the safety net, it would be his responsibility. He yelled at his workers to check the safety net, but they pretended like they didn't hear him. Annoyed, the foreman realised that he had to check it out for himself. The workers who were debating whether to get up or not were glad the foreman had left without them. Suddenly the foreman yelled and then was cut off, leaving an eerie silence. The workers jumped up and rushed to the foreman. The foreman was frozen in shock, staring at a terrible sight. When the scaffolding had fallen through the safety net was the dead body of a woman. The woman's corpse had no head. The foreman and the workers instantly recognised the dead woman as someone who had worked in a local restaurant. From the chopped stump of her neck, dark red blood was spewing out, soaking into the ground. The foreman and the workers kept their mouths shut and moved quickly. It was the first time they had worked together so harmoniously. Despite everything, they could not find the missing head. In the end, they buried the body in cement and sent it to a waste facility. It seemed like they did a perfect job covering up what had happened. No one would have known what had happened aside from themselves. For some reason, though, strange accidents kept on happening after the incident. Workers were injured much more frequently than before. This slowed progress on construction, and a rumour spread among the workers there was a ghost at the site. The foreman fumed with anger and ordered his men to keep their mouths shut. Then a pulley fell from the 4th floor and crushed a worker to death. While his body had been mangled by the pulley, his head was strangely unharmed. The foreman became terrified and decided to turn himself in to the police. Even then, rumours persisted that a fleeting head could sometimes be seen. Eventually, the construction work was completed, despite the slow progress. When the school reopened after summer break, they were shocked to find the dead woman's head in the garden. They say that the head looked as if it had just been cut off the body, despite the fact it had been out in the heat for the summer weeks. So there you go. Now you know who that head is coming after us for. Okay, is it meant to break? I know it's meant to break. Come on, it's good to have a heads up about that. Uh-oh. I broke something. Your son, in junior high school, was happy to attend school lately because of a new Korean language teacher. Tall and handsome, the new teacher also had a great personality. He never yelled or got mad at his students during his lessons, and he always stayed calm. Yao's son felt her heart race when the teacher complimented her on her writing. The teacher even noticed when she recently changed her glasses and told her that the green glasses suit her well. Just thinking about him made Yao's son jittery with happiness. Yao's son was really an average student. In fact, it would be more accurate to say that she was below average. She wasn't pretty or cute, nor was she good at academics or sports. She also gained weight in the last few years, and even her mother would nag her about losing some weight. She wasn't popular among her friends, and she was no particular adored by his teachers either. She was just a quiet student, always there in the same spot. That's how people around her would define her. Yao's son, too, knew that she was no one special and tried to keep her crush to herself. Where was I? But as time passed, she could not hold her growing feelings inside. She didn't even expect to date her crush or anything. She only just wanted to let him know how she felt about him. Yao's son worked up the courage and wrote an earnest letter. Next day, right before the Korean language class started, she secretly placed her love letter inside the attendance sheet. She could not dare to give her letter to him in person. As the time reached closer for the class to begin, her heart went faster and faster. Finally, the bell rang and the class began, but the teacher who came through the door was not the Korean language teacher. It was the gym teacher who she disliked the most. He said that because the Korean teacher is running late, he will be supervising the class. Yao's son felt a cold sweat. Many things raced through her mind. Would he call out attendance? Would he find my letter? If he did, would he just pretend he didn't see it? But the reality she faced was harsh. The gym teacher opened up the attendance sheet, found Yao's son's letter, and read it out loud to the whole class. The classroom soon filled with the snickering and jeering of kids. The gym teacher then openly mocked her that even the fat, ugly kid yearns to love, just like everyone else. The disgusted looks and sneering from the class made her scared. Every single one of them was her enemy. She felt as if she had fallen into hell surrounded by demons. Right at the moment, the Korean language teacher entered the classroom. To Yao's son, he seemed like her saviour. He was confused by the strange vibe in the classroom. The gym teacher, getting such a kick out of this, handed Yao's son's letter to him. Yao's son looked at him and hoped that he would calm the situation down and make things right. The Korean language teacher finished reading her letter and turned to see Yao's son. His face was twisted by a mixture of disgust, annoyance and anger. It was as if he was looking at a repulsive insect. Her embarrassment and the sense of betrayal was too much. She killed herself that night in the school, but nobody spoke on why she really killed herself. Oh, that's nice. Seriously, these teachers seem like royal dickheads. There's a question I want to ask, but I don't want to ask it. But I do want to ask it, but I don't, because I know it's going to mean trouble for me. Because if I say it, it's going to happen. No, I wasn't exaggerating about my ass. That was the question, right? No. As horrifying as that may seem, no. Well, that's interesting. You turn that Bunsen burner on, and then you hear a sound like someone's blown it out. For a minute, so many stories. Kei Young-hee's father passed away when she was younger, so her family struggled with money. Her family expected her to go to vocational high school and start making money as soon as possible. Kei Young-hee, however, had a different idea. To her, studying hard and getting into a good college was the only chance they had to escaping poverty, so against her family's wishes, she decided to attend a regular high school. In high school, Kei Young-hee stayed true to her goal of studying hard. Her grades were so excellent that she became one of the top students in the prestigious Y High School. For her, however, it was not enough. No matter how hard she tried, she just couldn't beat the student in first place. The number one student was a cheerful girl named Seiyon. She had always been popular because of her smarts and kind nature. It was said that her father was a top government official. Maybe that explained how Seiyon could be so confident and positive all the time. Kei Young-hee had never once seen her study. She only ever saw her laughing with her friends. In spite of this, Seiyon always had better grades than her. When does she study? Kei Young-hee wondered. She decided that Seiyon must be getting very expensive private tutoring. Kei Young-hee chewed on her nails out of anxiety. She felt as if she and her family would be doomed to live in poverty forever if she didn't figure out a way to beat Seiyon and become the top student. So she threw herself into her studies more than ever before. She hardly slept and studied so hard that she felt like her eyes could bore a hole through her textbooks. As time passed, dark circles formed under her eyes. Finally, the exam she had prepared so much for was over. All her classmates complained that the exam was way too difficult. She sat back in her chair and smiled, believing that she had aced it. I'd finally beat her this time. Kei Young-hee closed her eyes and could already imagine Se-yeon's tearful face. At last, the day they would receive their report cards came. The room was filled with varying reactions to the report cards. Some were crying, some were relieved, and some just didn't care. Kye-young-hee looked at her report card with confidence. Then her face twisted in shock. Second place. On the report card, it was written that she scored second best again. She turned to look at Se-yeon and saw her smiling brightly with her friends. She had lost to her again. Kye-young-hee was so stunned after this that she could not focus during any of her classes. Only one thing filled her head, and that was Se-yeon. How the hell could she beat me every time? It must be the expensive private lessons. But I don't have that kind of luxury. This means I could never beat her. It's over now. We will just have to live in poverty forever. Kye-young-hee, from the trauma of her stress, developed a mental disorder and ended up killing herself. A rumour spread after her death that a ghost had begun to appear in the library. It said if you remain in the library to study until midnight, a girl will glare at you with her chin resting on her hands before suddenly disappearing. Huh. Asian studies seem very stressful. That actually happened once when I was at college doing my HNC. We had our exam, and this girl came in crying her eyes out, and she was holding her shoulder, and I thought, oh God, she's hurt her shoulder. No, she had a panic attack. Spider! Very much to their culture. Yeah, I watch The Patriot Act. Hassan, he's a Indian American Muslim, and he made a joke about how Western parents are proud of their kids, and he's like talking to the Asian parents, going, "It's disgusting, right?" I'm thinking, what's wrong with being proud of your kids? But I don't know. I'm trying to think of that flipping code. Because I know I need to figure out what the code is to get into the principal's office. But I can't remember how to figure it out. Where was it again? It was on the second floor. I don't get it. Why give me a list of symbols with numbers, but they don't look anything like it? It's 4, so it must mean it's going to make a number, but what is that number? Okay. The middle one in the 3 must be something, because it's the same. I know, but I'm just trying to figure out what it is, because I know it's something. It's a code for something. But what is it a code for? Because I know I can't remember if it's the code for. I can't remember if it's the code for this, or it's the code for the principal's door. And I've got 30 minutes to figure it out, because that's my end of stream. I wonder what it actually says. Well, I wonder actually what they actually meant to represent anyway. I don't think it is writing, because if you look at the second one, each one, they're almost the same. Because look, the second one almost looks the same as the second one. That second one looks the same as the second one. They're the same thing, so that has to represent something. Let's check some other rooms that I've already been in, just that I can't go in any other room yet. Other question is, where's the janitor? I mean, I've broken a floorboard, and he hasn't come yet. Dare I turn the light on? Be better for me, I can see. He's on his lunch break. Oh, there you go. What's that? Not quite what I was looking for. I wonder if I can use it. I actually think that's something else. Let's go back to the nurse's office. The tree went crazy, yeah. I think I'm missing another thing. I need another lens, don't I? Yeah, another lens. bin, there wasn't much there. Well, since the janitor's not here, I'm going to start turning the lights on because it's much easier for me to see. Oh. Ooh, a bin. Okay, something here. I know I've got to do some of those paintings later. I had to do so much writing down just to remember rubbish. Oh, didn't remember this room. Many students suffer from considerable anxiety about their future. It's quite natural considering the state as adolescents. However, some students are using methods in an attempt to cope with anxiety. These odd coping methods are spreading across the school like wildfire. In a way, this brings light to the fact that students today lack responsibility and a sense of identity. The real problem, however, is that some of these odd coping methods are taken as more than just a joke. They are turning into fanatic religion. Students who have yet to form a solid sense of identity are more easily lured into joining these fanatic sects. I've got bad eyesight. One of the main coping methods that the students are using is the act of calling the dead. Interesting. Okay. Seriously, someone's tripping over a lot because all I can hear is someone trip over. I mean, I swear I'm hearing someone trip over. Nope. I wonder how many combinations this would be. Okay, where have I been? Is my phone still charging? It's only at 54%. I need a new wire. So what am I missing? I know you keep on saying, Phil, that it's got nothing to do with what's in the student department, but I seriously think it's got something to do with that. Just got to think how. I seriously think it's got to do that paper. I'm going to have a look. I just don't think the writing on the board involves. Yeah, but the thing is, if it wasn't, then it wouldn't be there. I'm going to stare at it annoyingly. Just to piss people off. I know you say it would, but this game doesn't seem to have things that are... There's everything in the game is there. It's actually there for a reason. Okay, let's start with... Okay, that. Okay, so... Just... I've got it! Fucking hell, I've got it! I know what it is! Okay, this is what we're doing. This is your symbol, and you're taking away this part of the symbol. So, all you're left with is 2 lines. And 2 lines is 2. Then you have a box with a line in it. Take away the box, you've got a line. That's 1. Then you have this, take away the N, and you have 2 diagonal lines. That's 8. So this is the kind of thing. And that should be 4. I've got it. Oh my god, I actually got it. Now I've just got to remember numbers. Where's my pen? Okay, so I think that's 4. Could be 4, or is anything else like it? No. So where's my hand? How the hell can I write stuff on the back of my hand when I've got tattoos on them? So that's 4. That's 2. That's 1. And that's 8. 4, 2, 1, 8. Flipping heck, I can't believe it. In your face, Phil. Can't believe it. That took me forever, but flipping heck, I got there. Do you know what, I'm running because I do not see the giant anywhere. And I've ran, I've broken floorboards, I've turned lights on. This should be right. Yes! I did it! It takes a big man to admit he's wrong. Fortunately, I don't have to because I wasn't wrong. I was just testing you. Oh god. There is actually an Easter egg in this. Deep Space Nine. I actually noticed this. This is really funny. They actually put a plaque for Deep Space Nine in this game because that's how much they like the game. Committed suicide on school grounds in 2000. That's the music teacher. No family or friends appeared after his death. Seemed antisocial and exhibited eccentric behaviour from the start. Created and spread rumours about conspiracy in school. Showed some signs of paranoia. Installed a lock on the music supply room for his exclusive use. And would hide the piano key so no one else could find it. He was being closely monitored around the time of his death. The possibility of murder cannot be ruled out, but given the weight of the evidence found, it most likely that he committed suicide. Na Young Han, a top student during her first 2 years, but her grades began to fall when she entered her third year. The cause of grade slipping was not found. She did not appear to be having issues at school or home. She was found dead in school, lacking any evidence for her murder. Her death was ruled suicide by hanging. Name unknown. A delusional woman who began wandering around the school 2 or 3 years ago will sometimes trespass on the school grounds, but does not show any concerning behaviour. She may be involved with the accident 3 years ago, but there is no evidence linking her. Exhibits particular sensitivity to the alarms, fire and security. They cause her to have seizures. Who wants to go to this school? Oh, got a wooden handle. Okay. I think that's it. Maybe not. No, it's not. Okay, can I see what the next pattern is? No, wrong way. Ooh, videotape. Who uses VHSs? Ooh, what's he doing? Shit, he's found me. Okay, the water's being disconnected from the main building with a single sink inside the lab on the third floor. Still has running water. Fair enough. It's kind of weird how you get to certain parts and the janitor's not about. It's like something wants you to find stuff and it can only hold the janitor back for so long. Seems to me like this high school would have lots of tranquilizers lying around if the janitor would just do his damn job. Yeah, it would have less tranquilizers and money and food. Okay, the faculty office. Okay, so we've got to get to the second floor and go to the faculty office. Question is, which floor did he go on? Oh, fuck. Fuck. Okay, I get the point. I'm dead. This is actually the first. We've been playing for like almost 3 hours, and he's finally managed to hurt me. I like it when he goes to the door. When he sees the door, he just runs and stops. Okay, well he's puffing about. I'm going to heal myself. I'm going to need another one now. He beat your ass like a rented bongo. Oh, don't worry, it gets worse when you get too really hard. From right, it's like one hit and you're down. That's it. Come on, just go to the third floor. There's nothing to see here. Okay. You didn't come down here. Okay, he did shit. I'm on the wrong. Okay, it's the next room. No, I shouldn't do it. Just wait for him to pass. Just be patient. I can do this. I can do this. Just gotta wait for him to pass. Come on. Have a cup of tea to calm your nerves. And like a mouthful of gin. Like I said, I haven't played it in ages, so everything is coming back. Oh, why I'm scared of this game, and I'm loving it. Come on, I've got 5 minutes before the end of the stream. Just let me get to the faculty office. Annoyingly, there is another janitor, but you don't see him until you get to what's the part of the building called? Yeah, you see him when you get to a new building. You see another janitor, and he hasn't got a gammy leg at all. Where is he? He's gone. Backmast tape. Oh God.
Oh, if it isn't my nemesis.
Piss off.
Where's the girl you've been desperately following around? Like a puppy dog.
I've been waiting for you, or what's your problem? I've been waiting for you.
Are you flirting with me right now?
No.
So what? If I don't trust you completely...
You okay?
Let go of me! I was totally fine without your help. What is wrong with this building? Why does it shake all the time? Well, I'm out of here. You can leave or stay and find So Young. Whatever.
What is your angle on this? Because we don't know why you're there. I bet she did. Games like treasure hunting are becoming a quick spreading fad amongst students, but this is no average treasure hunt. It's to find the CD which belongs to the deceased music teacher who committed suicide on school premises last year. The rumour is that Mr. Kim, the music teacher, had left the CD before his death, which contains his last words and the secret of the school. According to the students, the clues Mr. Kim has left are being found periodically, raising the credibility of the rumour. This rumour has come to the point where it's disrupting classes. Some students are even known to bet huge amounts of money on this. All homeroom teachers are advised to be aware of the situation and to pay special attention in regard to the issue. I was about to say, out of everything that's happening so far in this game, a shaking building is not going to scare me that much. Hey look, a typewriter! So missing 1, 2, 3, 4 keys. And I've only got one so far. Science lab key 2. Well, science lab. Get rid of the broken stereo system. The rumour that the broken stereo plays by itself is causing even more chaos. Yeah, precisely. It's very normal for it to shake. Oh, got another key. So I've got M and E. So I need 2 more keys. So what keys did I get again? Got science lab and that's, yeah, science lab. Where's the science lab? It's above me. Yeah, like I said, it was a concentration. It was a camp for POWs as well as traitors, so people died then. It was a hospital for the war as well. People died. It's a school, and people have died. Everyone seems to die around here, whether it's suicide, unknown circumstances, or murdered. But I'll talk about the murdered ones when we actually get to the murdered ones. Oh, fuck, he's there. Okay, what I'll do is, because we're about to get to a boss, so we'll do the boss thing, and then we'll call it a night, because it is getting late. And for Whiteday, I'm streaming that every Wednesday, and Monday and Saturday I'm doing We Happy Few, because Happy Few is actually longer than this game is. Oh, Happy Few is going to be so much longer because we've got Sally. So we've got, on Happy Few we've got Sally, and then we've got Ollie, and then we've got Nick Lightbearer, and then we've got the 2 gay assistants, and then we've got another lass who we meet when we play Ollie. And I've still got to do my podcast. I haven't written my podcast up yet. I'm getting lazy. And I've also got to apply for the Open University. Well, I've applied, I've just got to get my funding sorted. So I'm getting a lot of stuff done. And I've also got to find a job. Yeah, they're like, you need to find a job. I'm like, yeah, I live in a town of 14,000 people and we have a pandemic. How am I going to find a job? I mean, there is a call centre place in Selkirk, but they have a massive turnover because they just care more about getting rich than helping people. Oh, for fuck's sake, he's still there, isn't he? Maybe I've actually left this floor. Yeah, I did try applying for McDonald's, but I failed the assessment online. I'm actually wondering where Weatherspoon's just looking because they actually lost a lot of their staff during the pandemic. Well, no, a lot of staff had to leave because of the pandemic and they weren't getting paid. Because apparently paying your staff during pandemic is wrong. Yeah, they give it the assessment. They give you scenarios, and you're not sure how to answer it. I mean, when you think you know the right answer, apparently it's not the right answer. So I answered it as being a helpful person as possibly could be, and apparently that was wrong. And I was thinking, how's it wrong? The new thing is to want you to scan your ID and send it to them. But I don't like doing that because if it's on my computer and my computer gets hacked, then that's my ID taken. Me and my brother do have an idea about having a business, but we don't really know how to run a business or even start a business. And the problem is because we live in such a small area, we don't know the business is going to work. Which way did he go? I don't think he came back down here. The doors are open. We were thinking about opening a comic book store. You know, have different types of comics. Wrong one. We have like manga, etc. And also trading cards and stuff. But we're not sure it will work because, like I said, it's small. But the thing is, the closest of anything, sci-fi comics, dolls, etc., is in Edinburgh. But apparently there might be a market for it, but we don't know yet. We think we need more information and data. But of course, I don't know how to do that either. Yeah, the problem is I don't know how to do the market research, but with the demographics, we are a cluster of towns, so that could work to our advantage. Because why do you want to go all the way to Edinburgh for one store? We'll just have to see, do some more research, etc. It's either that or I hope my podcast gets off and I get paid to do that, but I doubt it.
Who's there? Don't come any closer.
Don't be scared, it's just me.
Is it really you? It's too dark to see well. School feels really strange to me. What's that? Did you just hear something? Ah! Turn on the light!
Where did she come from?
Scary. What's she doing in here?
Who is that woman?
You could say she's famous at our school. They say she started showing up at school about 3 years ago. Apparently, she comes to school at night and walks around as if she's looking for something. Some say she's an old student, others say she's a teacher who used to get picked on by her students. But the school is still turning a blind eye to her. I don't know her story, but I feel sorry for her. What was that? Tell me, did you hear a piano just now? It's coming from the music room. You go inside first.
The music room. Is this the music room? No, that's the science room. Okay. What? How's it? Yes. How's it? How's it? I think I'm missing a note. Missing a there. That's not it. Oh, there it is. Wrong note. Seven five eight two. What's that to?
Hey, Ji-Shun!
Hey, Jijan!
Where have you been? I've been looking everywhere for you.
Is that so? I didn't know. Sorry.
Let's get going. He's too busy chasing after so young.
Oh, typical story. A clueless little princess trying to do something. A bossy little bitch tagging along the weak-minded fool.
Smarter to stay together?
Don't you get it? He doesn't care at all about us. And even if you're in the same class as him, can he be trusted?
Well, he probably doesn't know his way around here yet.
So what? We don't know him at all. We are leaving now. You better come to your senses and find your way out as well.
There are many ways I've thought of how to get out of this building, and so far the character has done none of them. upside down clock pendulum. His voice shall be the key to unlocking the secret of music appreciation. An upside down clock pendulum. Oh, this could be it. 7, 5, 8, 2. A pendulum. I know it's meant to do something, but I think... I'm trying to think, how does this work again? I guess I can't activate it yet. Yeah, that's the CD. I guess everyone's looking for. What I find weird is you can open the drawers, but there's never anything inside these drawers, so why give the option of opening the drawers when there's nothing in them? Seriously, in the hard level you get a key that you can use, but yeah, they can't get in the easier levels, but okay, so that's something I've got to figure out later. Oh, that tranquilizer. More tranquilizers. Why don't I just sleep out the night with tranquilizers? Okay, so I'm going to go back to the other room because I didn't finish there. And the head's coming back. Accident report. On March 15th, 10 to 10, there was a fire in the home economics room at Y High School, killing one female student. The fire damaged hundreds of dollars worth of property but caused little structural damage. This was only a small fire that was put out in a matter of minutes. The accident happened right after the end of the night classes, so most students were out of the building, but one student was killed while waiting for her mother. She was suffering from asthma, and the police believe she died from an asthma attack triggered by the sudden fire. The authorities are investigating further to determine her exact cause of death. Okay, so yeah, it has. Are you scared, Del Boy? Okay, is there anything in that bench that I might need? Not just some music. I have picture pieces. Where do the picture pieces go? Be afraid, be very afraid. Now you just quoted Wednesday Addams. Where do I need to go? Well, now I need to put the pictures, the pieces somewhere, but I can't remember where. Oh, here we are. It's a picture of a man holding a vase. Well, yeah. So I'm guessing I need to find a vase. Do you know what? I'm going to call it quits here. I'm going to save it and then go to bed because I thought the boss thing that was coming up was going to be coming, but it's coming a bit later on, I think. And it's 20 minutes over, so we'll save this after the git's left. I'll be putting the video on YouTube, as always. And also I have my podcasts on Sunday that I upload on the Sunday night. It's called hashtag Let's Be Honest. And it's on Podbean, Spotify and Anchor.fm. Everything you know about misinformation on transgender issues. If you've got any requests for transgender information, then give me a buzz. I know it was getting interesting, but I can't stay up forever. I've got a 9-year-old and she's not been feeling well today. Yeah, hashtag Let's Get Awkward. Why, what did I say? Did I say something else? Because it is actually called hashtag Let's Get Awkward. Where's the save board? I think it's the next one. There we go. No, but the title is hashtag Let's Get Awkward. He said let's be awkward. Yeah. Okay. I am half asleep as well, so I can say anything. So I'm going to stop it there. And tomorrow night I'll be streaming at 9 o'clock for We Happy Few. Where were we? Well, yeah, we're trying to find bricks for the magic chest. So I'll see you all. Good night.